In this video, I'm going to show you how I make a lightsaber. Hey, it's Darren from SoCal Balloons. Welcome to Linework Legends. This is a series where I'm teaching you fast and impressive balloon designs. These are designs that I actually make coming from a professional balloon artist. If you're brand new to balloons, before you jump into this tutorial, check out my balloon basics course. It's in the description below and it's free. Just enter your email and I'll send you my full foundation class. Once you watch that free course, you'll know all the twists that go into my tutorials here on YouTube. This lightsaber is really cool because it sounds like a lightsaber. Listen. It's a little crazy. So this works by just having a gap in the balloon, and then when you swing the balloon through the air, these balloons vibrate together, and it makes a really cool lightsaber-y sound. This is definitely an intermediate design. Let me show you how I make it. So to start, we're gonna need two balloons. We're gonna fully inflate one for the color of the lightsaber, and then a balloon of your choice. I'm using Space Gray Mirror Calisan, and we're only gonna blow this one up about 6 fingers of a tail. First, we are going to take our fully inflated lightsaber color and we're going to find the middle. So you want to make these even, and then you're going to pull this up to the middle. And instead of putting a twist directly in the middle, we're going to go over about ½ inch, quarter of an inch, and we're going to twist these two balloons around so it's like almost in the center. This one's a little bit longer. And then we're going to reach over again and twist a very small bubble. The smaller the bubble, the better. You want to make it small enough that these balloons can lay next to each other without bowing. So if you hold it down here, you see how it's laying really flat. It's bowing a little bit right here. So maybe I'll make this a little tad bigger. There we go. And now what I like to do, see as they're curving out like a mustache, you want to take those curves and you want to push them together like that. And that'll get these to lay really close, really flat like that. And now you notice that this one with the tip of the balloon without the knot is a little bit short. We can just stretch it out a little bit and make it even. There we go. All right, now it doesn't matter if it's bowing out again. We're gonna fix it later. Next, you wanna squeeze and twist two little bubbles off your balloons like that. And now it's definitely gonna bow out. Kind of looks like a fish. But once we push it back together, it's gonna hold its shape. So now we're going to take our balloon for the hilt of our lightsaber and we're gonna twist the bubble like this. We're going to twist this bubble into these other two by twisting it around, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna take the length of this handle, just about this much. It's about my hand's width, like 6 or 8 inches. If you wanna look at fingers, we have 4, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna make a pinch twist right here. We're gonna fold it down, squeeze it, and make a pinch twist. And then we're going to squeeze and stretch the balloon out a little bit. We're gonna fold it up into the lightsaber, and what I want to do ahead of time is make sure that when I fold it up and this balloon is holding, because basically what we're doing is that this is going to hold it around like that. So what we want to do is bend these in the way that they're naturally going to hold their shape, and it's going to be like that. Next, we're going to pull it up like this, hold all three of these bubbles together, and we're going to wrap the balloon around and make sure that's really tight. It helps if you hold it against your chest or if you hold it on the table. And we're going to twist where we want it to lock in, and then we're going to wrap it around the pinch twist. And that's probably enough, but I like adding a little more texture and adding 2 loop twists. It also just makes it look more lightsaber-y. Then we're going to twist again and make sure these are really tight around it. You don't want it so tight that these are bowing out. You just want it to be snug, you know? Then we're going to pull this around the pinch twist. And if this bubble's a good size, honestly, I'll just turn it sideways a little bit and I'll just give it a puff poodle tail for the kids, and they think it's hilarious, and you could be like, it's built-in Wi-Fi, blah, blah, blah. But this is honestly a little bit too long for my liking, so I'm going to just break this off and wrap it in. And you can break it with your hands, or you can break it with a balloon cutter. If you don't know how to break balloons with your hands, check out my balloon basics course. I go over that. I think it's in part 7 or part 8. Of that course. Next, we're going to tie a knot, which isn't super necessary, but it helps the balloon last longer. Because what I've noticed is that balloons will start to slowly deflate like all over the place, and if you don't tie a knot, that part you wrapped in will start to get loose and it'll unravel. Okay, next, as you can see, that's a super tight gap right there. But look at this, we're going to swing it back and forth, and it makes a chirping noise. Ooh, very cool. All right, so this is our balloon lightsaber. If you like this tutorial, check out my other balloon swords that I make on the channel. Let me know what we should make next. And if you want more premium tutorials, check out my Patreon page. And if you're new to balloon twisting, don't forget to grab my balloon basics course so you can master the fundamentals of balloon twisting. Keep twisting, and I'll see you in the next one.